Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. Before we get into things, a brief disclaimer. We are going to be beginning working on the directed campaign.
Ooh. Yay!
Now, hopefully this gives us a lot of new material to work with, and that it integrates really nicely with our existing story. But if you are also going to be playing the directed campaign, there may be spoilers in your future. So, listen with that in mind. We pick up with 11th Street in the early afternoon, headed back home from... where were you?
Well, I imagine I was probably leaving the library and stopped to grab a bite to eat on the way.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and pull our first Sooth card for the session, because I forgot to start with one out there. And we have the Imperator. The Imperator is a sovereign, so that's going to be very helpful for you. Now, being a sovereign, and this one is a sovereign of visions, which is only Rachel.
Yay!
The sovereign gives +2 to anything that the visions family attempts, and +1 to everyone else.
Yay!
Nice.
Oh,
Maybe
sovereign,
I'm able to do something.
the sovereign's just great all around.
Too bad it's not our scene.
Well, actually, I'll ask, was anyone with you?
Does anyone wanna... Can y'all stand me? Is that...
Nah, bro.
Nah, bro.
Alright, this is all you then.
It's all
Yes.
me.
We're besties.
Yeah, it's true. We
I
was-
don't know if I would go to the
we was
library, though.
roomies. Yeah, I don't know. We suit you somewhere else?
I've showed up at the station with, like, some food that I brought from work. Because I just got off my shift, and I was like, you know who probably can't cook for shit? Roomies.
This guy right here.
I'm gonna bring roomies
Okay.
a styrofoam container full of pasta.
Fuck yeah.
Well, it's your family that's up here, so I think you get there first.
Yay!
And
I mean, I'm stuck outside now.
yeah.
There ain't exactly a door on it.
Oh, yeah. It's an abandoned subway. I guess I can just go in.
There's a turnstile. You just hop it, though. Or duck it, whatever.
And you do hear people inside.
I guess I'm going in. I hop the turnstile.
And you see two people, one of which is dressed in a high visibility jacket and a hard hat,
Ooh.
and seems to be going around taking notes. They both people have clipboards,
Ooh. Wow.
and the other has a stethoscope and little baggies, and seems to be in the process of picking something off the ground and sealing it in a bag.
A crime.
Notices you come in and say, "Oh, the train station's closed."
But where am I supposed to put this pasta? I do loudly slurp on my, I'm assuming, iced coffee. Just like... I just stare at them for a minute.
Sorry, do you live here?
No.
Good.
Why?
Oh, because this place is not up to code.
He's not gonna like that. No, he's gonna hate that.
And I think at this point, 11th Street arrives on the scene.
Oh, hey, Rachel.
I have good news and bad news. The good news is, I brought you some pasta from work.
Oh, well, thanks.
Jambalaya?
Well, I mean, I just ate, but, yeah, sure, thank you. Bad news? Who are you?
I just point to the men with the clipboards, mutely.
We represent the Health and Safety Board of the Enchanted Forest. We had received a tip that the train station here might not be entirely safe.
Oh, a tip, eh?
Just a tip. Good joke.
Yeah, that's a real knee slapper there, Rachel.
Are you here often?
Yeah, fairly often. I mean, about once a night.
Oh, you live here.
You could say that. Yeah,
More just loud slurping on my coffee.
Can you, sir, what's your name?
oh, my name's 11th Street, because this is 11th Street, and this is where I live, so...
Okay, you named yourself after a dilapidated train station. Very good.
What everybody knows me by. I didn't put a whole lot of thought into it. What exactly is the point of you being here?
Well, we are here to ensure the safety of the neighborhood at large. and I have a few concerns. Here, why don't you begin? And the one in the hard hat and high visibility comes up. Says, well, first up, that tunnel there's collapsed.
Yeah, I know. I've been fixing on getting to working on it. It's in progress.
These railings, they're falling over.
Yeah, well, I can see that too.
And did you know, you seem to have caught mirrors.
Caught mirrors?
And this time the one with the stethoscope. Sir, do you not know of the dangers of mirrors in your neighborhood?
Well, no, I know about the dangers of fallen trees with noses sticking them where they don't belong. What's this mirror thing about?
And just kind of looks at you, shakes his head for a moment and says, never trust a mirror.
Okay, I will make a note to smash mirrors when I see them. Anything else?
Yes, there seems to be some issues with unsafe food storage, and he brings up a Ziploc bag, and there's a tiny hors d'oeuvre pigs in a blanket trapped in the bag, flailing to get out. Oh, this wasn't refrigerated.
Hey, he didn't... Listen, I can explain, Rachel. I mean, little guy was in trouble. I had to do something.
And that's the prison he's in for his crimes?
Well, no, they put him in there. I fixed him. He was...
Thank you for doing your duty to the public, officer.
You're very welcome.
Well, I can take care of that if you just hand him here.
All right, but I wouldn't eat it. I would dispose of it if I were you.
Yeah, I would dispose of it if I were you.
I said I'd deal with it. Come on, buddy. We gotta find a better place to hide you.
How dare you? They start stringing up some tape that says "Do not cross" along it. For everyone's sake, we should move this outside.
Yeah, you know, I thank you for the offer to redecorate. I'm really good the way things are here.
Oh, I'm sorry, you don't seem to understand. This is a public building, and it's not safe for anyone to be inside right now. This place is littered with ghosts, way above capacity.
Yeah, I mean...
So's the occupant. It's a good joke. More slurping.
Oh, this day just... So, what are we doing in the meantime about... How do I get this place reopened? I mean, for me.
He's not using it as a public building. He's mostly using it as a house. So it's not open to the public normally.
I mean, people just do wander in from time to time.
You need to get doors.
I don't really mind, actually.
But I think the men with the clipboard mind.
Yeah, that's the part I'm not real sure about. Is this really all necessary? I mean... It's not a functional subway yet. I mean, what does it matter if it's just left the way it is?
Because it's dangerous for anyone who might wander inside.
Yeah, well, so's a tree outside, and you haven't done anything about him.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll have to file a report or whatever. Rachel, could you help me with mailing that off to...
Of course.
Yeah, thanks.
And the two of them try to show you the stairs to leave the station.
Oh.
Nice stairs, slurp.
Come on, let's...
Listen, we worked very hard to get you out and to get you a place of your own. And we worked very hard to get your couch out of my place. And if you move back in again with a tiny fugitive, it will be a disaster. For you mostly, but for me a little bit, but mostly you.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Which means you need to stand up and defend your home. For my sake, but mostly yours.
What do you mean, defend my home? I mean, they're just putting tape up around it and then they'll go away and I'm just going to go back inside.
That really wouldn't be advisable.
What if you got some big old sturdy doors?
Now, you seem to be missing one of the points here. This isn't his property.
Oh yeah, we did just kind of find it.
Putting up doors would not only be ill-advised without hiring a proper contractor, but is not your responsibility. This is not your home.
Well, I mean, like, sort of squatting rights or whatever. That's the thing, right?
Hell is where the heart is. Home. Home is...
Well, home is where all my stuff is. That's kind of what I'm concerned about.
True.
One of them tears a sheet off the clipboard. If you would make a list of your belongings, we can have them sent to you, just right where we should have them delivered.
Oh, I'm going to need more than one piece of paper, actually.
He has a lot of crap.
And then essentially hands you a pad.
Thanks. Okay.
Can you give us a moment to take inventory? It might take a while. I'll help.
Go ahead and make me there's some, is it persuasion or influence? I can't remember.
Interaction?
Interaction.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and make me an interaction roll.
Mm-hmm. I'm spending a thingy. It is after work. Is it daytime or nighttime?
It is still daytime.
Boo.
Yeah, it was described as afternoon.
Oh, yeah. Well, can I get the one for my skill understanding? No, my skill of persuasion. Never mind. I have the skill persuasion. I'm a goetic.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a skill I have.
So you have one from that, you have one because you spent a bene,
Yes.
and you have two because that's your sovereign.
Oh, spaghetti. So I don't actually need to spend the Benjamin.
It depends what score or what bonus you want to have.
Oh, right. I roll one of the thingies.
And then you add your bonus and you tell me the number.
I know how to play Invisible Sun. I need you guys to understand that I know how to play Invisible Sun. So I'm rolling this and I'm adding this many.
That's a 4.
That's a 4, and that's correct as long as you spend that bene.
I did spend the Benjamin, and I know how to play Invisible Sun. I'm making a saving throw. Don't worry about it. Dave, can you get my dice? I dropped it.
That's 2 of us now, hurling dice around the room.
Thank you, Dave. 9. 13.
Damn. Oh, damn.
Yeah, it should be okay, and the one in the high visibility jacket reaches under his jacket and pulls out a pair of hard hats and puts one on each of you.
Hell yes.
Thanks, I was just about to ask for that.
Thunk thunk. Here.
Listen, you don't have a miniature one for my little buddy here, do you?
Here, and he just pulls like a little bent piece of metal out of his pocket.
That'll do.
Horrible. Come on, let's go count all your shirts or whatever.
Be sure to add some things.
Get a red pen and file a grievance.
Put a train on there.
Yeah, let's go count some things. That sounds like fun.
We are away from the men in the men with the clipboards.
Yes,
The bureaucrats.
and this feels like a change in scene, even if you guys didn't change locations. This is a different beat, so I'm going to draw a new card for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
Our new card is another sovereign.
Ooh.
This is the monarch.
Did you shuffle these?
Very well. So the monarch, which is the sovereign of notions, which is Malin. Unfortunately, you're not here yet, but the other two will still be receiving +1 to all of their rolls because we still have a sovereign on the table. So you guys have split off from the other two. What are you up to?
Okay, we need to find
A way to fucking kill Roger. I know it was him.
fire. Duh. Anyway, that's not what I mean. We need to find like a tunnel or something.
Well, we're staring at one, Rachel. It's just got a plug at either end.
Yeah, well, we gotta unplug it so that you can still have a home when these guys think they have condemned your house.
Hang on. You just think we're just gonna blast it clear and then what? We don't know what's on the other side. Maybe it's just rock for a mile. I don't know.
Maybe it's just rock for a mile, but you've gotta have a place to live, and the guys with the clipboards are not gonna let that happen.
Yeah, but guys with clipboards, I mean, it takes them 2 weeks to figure out how to buy a pen. I don't think this will happen all that quickly.
Now, one of the purviews of the monarch might be relevant here, partly because you've been researching a little bit about your home specifically.
Yeah.
So, do you want to go ahead and make me an intellect roll?
Intellect roll. I am awful at that.
I see that.
1
1.
+1 from the monarch.
That's, wait, 2.
This many.
Thanks, Rachel.
Great. There's something that seems weird. You know there's a good reason that you haven't had trouble with these guys before, but you can't put your finger on it.
Maybe this goes deeper than Roger.
Deeper than Roger.
Well, I mean, physically right now we are deeper than Roger, but that's not what I meant.
Well, yeah, but that's not now that's what I mean right now. That's become what I've meant. And as usual, I don't care what you meant.
Oh, sorry. Run that one by me again.
We just have to deep digger than Roger?
Dig deeper?
That one, yes.
Oh.
It was a long shift. Cut me some slack.
Yeah, no, thank you for the, what was it, gumbo?
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya, yeah, there you go. Dig deeper. You want me to tunnel down?
We've got a couple options here.
Uh-huh.
We can find a new home for you somewhere in this tunnel network.
Yeah, then I gotta move on my shit again.
You're gonna have to move all your shit, bud. Or we somehow find a way to fix this place up so that it's not a hazard to the public, and thus it won't be condemned.
I mean, Rachel, have you looked around?
Why is it that you do whatever anyone says unless that someone is me?
Digging a hole, right? Is that what you want me to do?
Something! Do something! This is your home! What's wrong with you?
She's right. You should ignore her.
You absolutely deserve that.
Yep.
Okay, while we're broken, Deeper Than Roger claimed it as my band name.
Oh, by the way, guys, I added band names to our bios on the website, so you can only use that one once.
Nice.
Write that down. Deeper Than Roger.
Deeper Than Roger. Okay, so, I'm gonna need some sort of equipment, tools, something that'll let me dig quick, fast. You got lots of friends in high places. Any of them any good at digging?
Low places. I can try. I'm going to need to draw up a summoning circle. Do you have any chalk or spray paint or...
Oh, spray paint. Got lots of that.
I knew you would. Thank you.
Yeah. You want magenta, lime green, high-vis yeller.
Oh, high-vis yeller.
Oh, okay, here you go.
High-vis yeller.
So I just kind of get started making my... I think it takes 10 minutes
Yeah.
for me to graffiti myself a summoning circle in the abandoned subway.
This is gonna take a minute. Do you know where any of the others at?
I mean, I'm assuming wherever nerds go.
Oh, we're still at the library, aren't they?
I mean, or Malin's house. Nerds go there.
Well,
That's not fair. Malin's cool now.
I'm just gonna... Should I go to the library, or do you want me here to...
I'll be fine.
Okay, I'm taking the little guy with me.
Please do.
Okay. Yeah, we'll jump over to... I suppose you two are at the library?
That is a fact.
That seems like the place you would be. They're not wrong. That's where nerds go.
I was going to say, he said there were nerds go, and I was like, that's correct. That is right.
So we're into a new location. We'll draw a new Sooth card.
Some sort of detriment to me, I'm sure.
No, we have the Golden Ship. Actually, this will be a very good card for reuniting the party. Pretty much, it's talking about journeys, getting where you're going. It enhances gold magic and diminishes silver. And I guess that means that you arrive at the Prime Archive and find your two friends doing research here.
Sorry, which sun is that on?
That's on the blue sun.
My house better not be on fire when I get back, by the way.
Well, she is summoning, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. So you two are just in the library researching?
That is where I was, yes.
Okay.
I assume that's where he is, that's where he lives.
Okay.
Yeah. Nose deep in a book. 50-50 conscious?
Professor, Malin, where are you at?
Very interesting. Do go on, please.
I just got here. I'm in a bit of a pickle. See, my house has been condemned, I think, and Rachel thinks that solution is digging a deeper hole, and so she's busy summoning something, and...
And you're here to get permits for that.
Yeah, that's... What?
Do you need architectural designs, perhaps?
No, I was thinking that, we could all get some shovels and go back them out.
Shovel. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the term.
It's like a stick with a scooper on the end, and you can... Nope, never
Never heard of it. Not even once.
You know what? We'll put a little pin in that one. Did you find anything in all your book stuff?
As a matter of fact, yes. I've discovered a couple of things of relative importance. The Whispering Temple, the other end of our friend there. That's named because it is actually the, I don't know, house, inhabitation of a deity that lives there and whispers to people. I believe I should find it rather homey, almost. On a side note, I also happened to be looking through the Journal of the Green Scroll, and I found a small note that I don't quite understand. Malin, perhaps you might get something out of this. It just read, Mercy, Lockless Key, 239 Lerman Street, I believe. The writing was not overly clear.
Of course. That sounds like an address, though.
Yes, I don't know if Mercy is a person or a place. I'm not sure what a lockless key is, or what good it does anyone.
Jump in here for a second. You know Limerence Street. It's like 2 blocks from the station.
Oh, yeah, it's not too far from my place there.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get by that way a whole lot, but it's just, hop, skip, and a jump.
Oh, skipping a jump. I believe I can make that sort of physical,
Commitment?
Yes, quite.
Well, I didn't mean literally. You know what? It's fine. Anything else?
Malin?
I forgot.
You've been researching the lacuna, turned up some things you guys already knew.
Yeah.
They exist in 2 places at once. They're the least common of the 3 major races of the Actuality. And they tend to live in little communes with their own species, but they're weird to people.
And
But
some
do
of
they
them are dreamy.
fuck?
I mean, they reproduce, yeah.
Wait,
That's not what I asked.
and some of them are dreamy.
Now I have questions I shouldn't dare ponder.
That's fair. I was researching the lacuna for no purpose, aside from researching our friend Ben. So I've come up with nothing new. He's so dreamy.
Research for its own sake. I applaud that.
Yes, of course. That's definitely what's happening. Shall we go?
Yes, it sounds like we should be in your neighborhood, Mr. Street.
Yeah, I'm a tiny bit concerned that Rachel's managed to burn this station down, but...
So what you're saying is that we should hurry.
Yeah, that'd be preferable. I mean, concrete doesn't usually burn that fast, but it's Rachel, so...
Why are you so convinced that it's going to be on fire? What did she say she was summoning?
Well, I don't know. That's just what happens sometimes.
Of course.
What are you summoning?
I haven't decided yet.
I mean, flooding is an option.
I think like this whole time, Rachel's just been kind of like doing her summoning circle, taking her time, doing her proper geometry, and just like mulling over her options.
Okay.
And just happily chattering to herself about what kind of friend would be the best friend for this job.
You hear one of the 2 people start walking in your direction, and you see the one with the stethoscope and the little sample baggies.
Why did I pick high visibility yeller?
Is that a summoning circle?
No, it's graffiti. I'm tagging.
Did you think that was better?
It's what you're supposed to do in condemned train stations?
No. Would you? And he tries to take the spray paint from you.
I need this for medicine.
You know who you're talking to, right? I'm the health half of health and safety. Do not consume that.
Oh, are you a doctor?
I'm familiar with a doctor. He's a good colleague of mine.
He's my next door neighbor. Isn't he such a great guy?
Yes, no.
What's his doctorate in today?
I haven't spoken to him today. No, please, the can.
No,
the can.
I need it for health.
And make me a movement roll as he tries to take the can from you.
Okay. Wait. 3.
And yeah, he reaches up and snags the can out of your hand. And you,
Rachel's not very tall, so...
don't summon things here. We're already over capacity.
But I'm doing graffiti. See, this, incomprehensible ancient mystic script reads, "Down with
He
the
walks
police."
Only Rachel was here.
Now where did he put the lime green?
Okay, back to you guys.
So I was just thinking that, I mean, I really don't want to have to move, because, like, do I have to change my name then, or... it's just too many questions, right?
Do you rent shovels at the Blockbuster?
Well, yeah, we can, if you want.
I have a thought. Backhoe.
Are you summoning a backhoe?
I might if you guys don't.
Do you know that spell?
I might. GM, what is the definition of a small area?
I love that kind of question.
I don't know, does it feel like a small area? There's an actual range in the books, but
I think it's this room.
yeah, a small area would be about the size of a room.
Okay. Because there are a couple of effects that I can manage to reach. Probably what I'm looking at is significantly alter a small area.
That sounds about right, yeah.
So I could theoretically start excavating. We could see.
Yeah,
I think I can dig.
You think you can, you think you can.
Yeah.
That doesn't violate any of the deficiencies.
I don't think so. I have a deficiency in structure, but I think as long as I'm not building something.
Okay, yeah, you'd definitely be kind of skirting the line there, but you're not building, you're moving.
Yeah.
So I think you're okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking like clearing the rubble, right?
Yeah, I can short up later, it's fine.
I have a skill in breaking objects.
I mean,
It might be relevant. I don't know.
how big can these objects be? Is the world count? Okay.
So what are you guys planning?
To go down there, I think.
Yes, I believe I can go down and perhaps start clearing out some of the tunnel and, maybe make it more serviceable, or perhaps give you a back entrance of sorts.
Yeah, well, I think the plan was to just go down and get below where the Rogers Roots system, whatever it is, and be out of his roots? I don't know, this is Rachel's plan.
Right, half-baked.
Yes,
Makes sense.
let's go see if she's got a friend.
You guys are returning to the other place.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to change the Sooth card to the Ghostly Presence.
Oh, snap.
The 7 of fidget spinners.
In this location?
It's enhancing pale magic and diminishing green.
Well, he did say it was full of ghosts.
It is in fact full of ghosts. So we're going to go back to Rachel, who has found the green and decided to continue the summoning circle.
/ graffiti.
Yes, definitely just graffiti.
It's graffiti. I'm tagging. The script says "fuck the police." Like, it's not. It's not an ancient summoning script meant to bind otherworldly creatures to a safe zone.
They know what demoning summoning looks like. Fuck the police is a common phrase.
This is true, but I have an idea. I'm not summoning a demon.
Yeah.
I'm summoning the opposite of one of those.
Okay.
If the biggest problem with the place is that it is overtaken by spirits and has some kind of disease, what better to purify the place than an angel?
All right.
I'm going to try to get this place uncondemned.
So you finish your summoning. What
Yes.
does this angel look like?
Dump truck. With googly eyes. No, okay, no, I'm trying. All I can think of now is a dump truck with googly eyes.
It has dumps like a truck.
Truck.
I was like, what? What? Okay. No. It looks like... Okay. Lisa and Terrence, I need you with me on this because I'm sure Eric hasn't played this game. You know at the end of Silent Hill 4, when there's that big thingy in the pool and Eileen is heading toward it, and how fast she goes depends on whether you let her get possessed a lot?
And/or found the pickaxe of despair.
Yeah, and/or found the pickups of despair or whatever. Like that thing. It's just like wheels within wheels within wheels, and they're all spiked and they're all spinning in opposite directions. But they're made of different materials, and some of them are made of something like gauzy and ephemeral, and some of them appear to be made of iron or gold or some bizarre alloy of the two. And every now and then, when the wheels align just right for a second, you can see the flicker of a human shape, but it does disappear as the wheels continue turning. And, I mean, you gotta get Eileen unpossessed, because if she walks into that thing, she's gonna get blended. Spoilers for Silent Hill 4.
From like 10, 15 years ago.
Either the best or worst Silent Hill game, depending on how much you are Lisa. I need you with me on this, Terrence. I need you with me.
I don't know about Terrence, but I'm just picturing Axel from Twisted Metal.
So, this celestial pile of wheels,
Wheels within wheels, it's biblical.
it appears before you, and why am I here?
Okay, so I'm spending an interaction, Bene. I'm using both my skill in understanding people's motives and my skill in persuasion.
You can only use one skill for a task,
Why?
because you can't stack them. You can use whichever one's better, but if they're both first level skills, you just get +1 either way.
Okay. Follow-up question. How do I make sure I do it good?
You can spend hidden knowledge. That's another way to get a plus.
Ooh.
But hidden knowledge doesn't come back readily. You need to work to get it back.
I take one of my keyblades,
Okay.
and I just kind of jam it in the angel.
And as you do that, a keyhole appears. It forms around where the wheels are turning.
Yeah.
The wheels don't seem to be able to enter where this keyhole goes. You stick your wicked key inside. You turn it. I'll take the wicked key.
Yeah.
Your summoning circle just vanishes, and the angel turns back to you and says, "What can I do for you?"
Can you cleanse this place and make it safe?
For you? Absolutely.
Mwah.
So, this is going to be a little bit different than your regular summoning, because a wicked key is kind of heavy-duty magic. Normally, a summoned creature can only last for an hour, but this guy will last until the job is done. So the rest of you arrive, and there seems to be a bit of a commotion.
That's Rachel.
You can hear a couple of voices shouting, and you can hear, well, what sounds like metal striking the stone floor. But you have arrived at the entrance of your street. There's one other thing I should point out. While you've had time walking back, and after the professor mentioned Limerence Street and Mercy, you think, you think you've met Mercy before?
Okay.
But more importantly, that's why these guys weren't supposed to be here. These inspectors, they don't have jurisdiction this far out. It gets cut off at Limerence Street.
Oh.
They're not supposed to be out this far.
Yeah, what in the hell?
Well, you were worried it was going to be on fire.
Well, it sounds like Armageddon down there.
Well, I suppose I could go in and listen to any of the spirits that you say are inhabiting the place and see what they have to say.
I don't think that's a spirit. I think Rachel summoned some kind of bomb or something. We should, go right now.
In.
Yeah,
You
come
summoned
on.
a bomb and
Come
you
on.
want to go in.
Towards the bomb.
What, my stuff is in there.
Is it worth dying for?
Yeah?
Oh.
This had better be some good stuff.
All right, we are drawing a new Sooth card because you guys have all entered the scene now.
Yeah.
We have the Savage Sword, which is enhancing red magic and diminishing blue. And we know this one fairly well. This is about solving problems with violence.
Oh, that's what's going on.
I mean, that's what it sounds like.
It's the Three of Visions.
So you guys start walking down. You do see "Do Not Cross" tape over the turnstiles by the entrance.
Duck?
Yep.
And now you can see the health and safety inspectors trying to stop this ball of gears, saying, "Hey, you can't be in here!"
Excuse me. Apparently you can't be in here. I've been informed that your jurisdiction ends some blocks that way.
I'm certain I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm certain you have no idea what you're talking about.
So go ahead and make... This has got to be an interaction roll.
Thank goodness I picked up some interaction. Okay, I'll spend an interaction, then I will spend a hidden knowledge. I don't think I have a skill related to that. So here goes +2. 2 + 2. 4.
4. Now, we will have a conversation in a moment, but first, there is a ball of wheels around here that is not supposed to be here.
Ah, yes, I just noticed.
I finished my graffiti.
And the health one face palms.
I found more paint. He took my paint.
Now, this is going to be a little bit different than what we're used to. We're going to enter action mode.
Woo!
Hey!
Gotcha.
Now, in Invisible Sun, that doesn't necessarily mean that this is combat. This is a little bit different than rolling for initiative. Action mode is just used whenever it matters what people are doing turn by turn. So, things are happening very quickly. We'll need to resolve things step by step. But the health and safety inspectors seem to be turning with the intention of stopping the Wheels Angel.
Oop, don't touch, don't.
But you guys get to go first.
Rachel, what in the hell did you summon?
It's an angel.
What? An angel of fucking gears?
Wheels within wheels. Did you never read the Bible?
I've never heard of a transmission angel, is all I'm saying.
And you can see as it's rolling, all of the little spokes on the wheels are picking up trash. And it is actively trying to clean this place.
What? Hey, I was keeping that for... Never mind.
Oops.
What are you doing? Is your action trying to figure things out with Rachel?
Partially dumbfounded. The other thing is, can I take the Ziploc bag?
Yeah.
Open it.
Sure.
And put the little hat on the guy and be like, go hide under a train or something. Get to safety.
You put him under your hat.
Oh, that's a good idea, Rachel.
You're wearing a hat.
No, because we were given hard hats.
Yeah, we were given hard hats,
Yeah.
which I didn't take off, by the way.
Put them
You did
under.
not.
I'm definitely wearing mine.
Okay,
I'm pretending
yeah.
to be a foreman.
So you stash him under your hard hat?
Yeah, I stashed him under my hard hat with his hard hat on because we're being safe.
So layered.
Yes,
Great.
layered protection, and then the rest of it is just dumbfoundedness and what in the fuck are you doing, Rachel?
Helping?
I'm actually trying to stop the inspectors from touching the angel because they're extremely dangerous.
So, no, you're not gonna,
Yeah, how are you stopping them? You're...
I mean, probably not just slapping their hands repeatedly. I feel like just like causing minor mischief in their vicinity as a distraction. Just like, what's this do? Can I have your clipboard? What's this hat for? Your hat's better than mine.
Okay. That would be another interaction roll.
Oh, goody. No, I don't get to use persuasion, do I?
No, this is not persuasion.
Can I use wrangling children?
They are competent adults. They do not resemble children.
Yeah, but I mean, my experience with wrangling children has taught me the ways in which it is most difficult to be wrangled.
As a children.
All right, I'll let you have it.
Yeah.
Because you are the child in this scenario.
Yeah, and I've wrangled children enough that I know how they do. I know their tricks.
You know their ways.
I rolled a 1, so 3.
So one of them kind of slaps your hand down to the side, and they seem to be ignoring you and pressing forward. We still have Malin and the professor.
So this thing doesn't appear to be doing damage. It does appear to be cleaning up, doing a good job.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to cast a spell on it. I would like to make it like more evasive, move faster, harder to catch, sort of just if you manage to get close to it, it'll slip out of your grasp.
Okay.
The keywords I want to use are movement and movement.
You like to move it.
Yeah. As for power, flight is a 5th level ability. I think this is about on par with that.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So this thing's going to be very slippery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not resisting you, so the spell just works.
Awesome.
And suddenly, the movements of the creature, it's not that they become erratic, it's that they speed up and slow down.
Oh.
So it's still deliberately going about the same course it was, but where it'll be at any given moment has become a lot harder to track.
Great, you just made a rave angel.
Fuck. I know I already...
Move it!
I knew I would regret throwing away my band name joke, but Rave Angel is good.
Yeah, rave angel is good.
Rocket Ship Graveyard is a good band
Rocket
name.
Ship
I stand by
Graveyard,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you claiming Rave Angel?
I might.
He hasn't said it out loud yet, so
This
it
is
doesn't
true.
count.
I said it.
Well, you haven't said
Oh.
my band name.
Oh, my band
is
name. Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. You already have one, though.
Yeah, Rocket Ship Graveyard is my band name.
Okay. Cool.
I've decided we play prog rock, which is like techno influenced, like
Yeah.
more techno than most prog.
Sorry, back to Mal.
So Melton sees this gentleman sort of swatting at only Rachel. Pardon me, sir, are you assaulting that woman right there? Who even invited you into this house?
Help!
I will call the police.
Okay, so you get to make that interaction roll.
Woo! I'm gonna roll so bad because that's how I do. That's how I roll, in fact.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, interacting.
Can't wait till you get hit in the head with a tray again.
Might be a train this time.
Oh, fuck. I got hit in the head with a computer.
You need to not sit by the computer.
Yeah, I need to sit up is what I need to do.
Yeah.
I roll. I spent the thing. What do I do?
Nice. You add 1 to that number.
Yay! So 9 plus 1 is 10.
Well, 10 definitely succeeds. So when Safety was there kind of batting Rachel, and you're like, hey, are you assaulting my friend? He's like, oh, I am so sorry.
Ow!
Now, is the angel doing anything other than carry on with its task?
I did ask it to clean the place and make it safe.
Yes.
So I'm assuming, like, from an angel's perspective, the ghosts are also just like an unclean thing that's here.
Oh, okay. It's going to try to get rid of the ghosts.
Yeah, it's gonna try to make the place safe and clean. Simple and clean.
So the angel seems to start zipping around in a circle, and you see some of these like glimmers of spectral forms. The professor hears them all quite well, as there's lots of whoa, hey, no, don't. I was just trying to wait for my train, and it seems to be in the process of trying to do something about the ghosts. Next up, we have health and safety. Safety is just sitting there like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel threatened, but health is moving towards the angel, and is trying to cast a spell on. He's trying to banish the angel.
Don't you dare.
The way NPC on NPC stuff works is a little bit janky because I never roll dice, and it's like, just whoever has the higher level always wins. We might play around with that a little bit. So I might get you to make a roll for your angel. So this would be a movement roll.
Okay.
To try to avoid the spell.
But remember, he has move it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's effectively spending a bene for you.
Okay, so Chris gets 8.
Okay, yeah. So Hope reaches out, and there's just this burst that appears from his hand, and these stars go flying out towards where the angel is, but it just kind of zips around out of the way, and one of the ghosts just disappears from the room.
Wow, mind freak.
I was just gonna say, I need to pause for a moment and question, did you name the angel Chris Angel, comma, ridiculous?
Well, it fits in with the vampire and the doctor. We've got health and safety here.
We do have health and safety.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of something else to nickname this angel, but I couldn't. So his name is Chris.
Well, it's that or Mr. Clean.
We'll draw a new Sooth card for the round, because we're still in this. The Assassin.
The 8 of fidget spinners.
So we've drawn the Assassin, which is an adept, which means that we have to draw another card immediately.
Whoa.
And we moved from the Assassin into the Endless Woods. Neither of which are kind cards to you guys.
Okay.
This is going to cue me to finally remember to use my first GM shift. So 11th Street gets to collect a despair.
Woohoo!
And Chris, the angel, recognizes the demons in him as something to purge from the area.
Dearie, no!
What? Hang on there, big guy.
You all see as the massive gears stops working on it and pauses for a second, and then suddenly turns and starts rolling towards 11th Street.
No.
And now we're back at you guys' turns.
I think I'm going to immediately get into Christopher's way, and he's like, nope, Dad, nope.
Okay, I will. What kind of? You're trying to get an angel not to fight a demon, and that's historically quite difficult.
But during this time, it has agreed to do all the things I say.
It agreed to the task despite how long it was going to take.
Yeah.
So
I'm a
it
Keyblade Master.
I will let you roll, in this case, a sorcery roll to see if you can change the deal to exclude 11th Street.
Pray that I don't alter it any further. 30.
That is no good. So you whoa, no, no. And eyes form in the gears for a second. They look at you and consider, and then dart back over to him and start moving past.
Run, go.
I would like to quickly reach into my jacket, into the inside breast pocket, pull out a poultice that I have, and I'm going to slap it right on 11th Street's face. And that is an ephemera object. It is wood flesh. It is a level 3 poultice. Your flesh becomes hard like wood, and you gain +1 armor until the next sun sets.
Neat. So you have bark skin, I guess.
Ow, what the hell?
And then, sucks into your face like the mask from the mask.
I was gonna say.
Oh, shit. Smoking.
Boo.
Alright, we still have you two.
Sorry, I was looking something up. Do you have anything, Alan, Lisa?
I don't want to attack an angel, and
Also, I should remind people at this point, angels are magical creatures, which means any roll you try to make against it requires 2 successes to succeed.
Oh, side question. Can I drop the spell effect that I have on it?
I'll let you do that, sure. I'm not sure if that's how that works, but it seems fine.
I can counterspell my own effect, theoretically. Although I would need to rest before I do it, because I don't have the sorcery points to do it.
I'm going to retract that right away. I think once you've cast a spell, that thing has happened. This game isn't D&D. You don't have to further concentrate on it.
Okay.
So I think that has become real, and that's the way it is. Remember that you can rest to restore a pool as a single action if you want.
Yeah, so I'll have to do that next round or whatever.
Well, I think I'm going to use, what is this, an ephemera incantation. I'm going to attempt to use the gaze turns inward to see real beauty. It is, you cast this on a nearby being and control all their senses as they pertain to anything near them. You're creating a full sensory illusion in a medium area around them. It's only mental, and this continues as long as I spend my action each round controlling it. 'Tis blue, 'tis level 5, and +1 die.
Okay.
So I'm rolling 2 dice for it?
Yes, this is a magic effect, so you roll the extra die.
Okay.
It's level 5, so you get an automatic 5,
Okay.
and plus whatever you roll.
Okay. No, 5 and a 7.
Yeah, so that's plenty.
10 and a
so
13.
now you can control this thing's senses.
Yes, essentially. Medium area. I don't know if the...
Cast this on a nearby being. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if the subway entirely is a medium area.
A medium area is
Probably?
pretty big. It could
Okay.
cover the subway.
Okay. So I'm going to immediately remove myself from its senses. And then, just to shortcut it, basically every round I'm just going to start removing things I want to keep. Nope, I want to keep that, and don't pick up that, and yeah.
Okay, so it was rolling towards you, but now it can't perceive you
I'm
anymore. We still have Malin. Anything you would like to do?
No, I was going to say interjection. I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm just a figment. Spoilers, never mind. Cut that out, Lisa.
boo.
We gotta start saying spoilers before the spoilers, guys.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, I could edit it so that the spoilers came before the spoilers, but
Yeah.
It's not even the most fucked up part of Silent Hill for you guys.
I'm just gonna pull in a callback here. Nah, bro.
But seriously, Silent Hill 2. Anyways, I don't have a lot of options right now, so Melon backs up into a corner further, closer to the door, because I don't know what it's doing, but I don't want to be involved.
Cleaning.
Right? We talked about shovels, not interested, so...
The angel goes now, and it starts moving around the area. It seems to be searching for you. It knew you were here a second ago. It just can't find you now. But it seems intent to figure out where this demon went.
I
Sir,
mean, these
what-
demons. But let's not quibble.
I don't have a turn yet for my action, but one of them is probably just going to be, oh no, here I am. Don't run me over. Ah.
How long does the effect last?
Till the next sunrise, I believe. It actually doesn't say a duration.
Oh, then we assume till next sunrise.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So then, health and safety. You go, this thing's dangerous. Everyone out.
I can agree with that. Malin is first at the door.
Yeah, it's only gonna clean up the place. So if roomies leave, it's not gonna chase them.
Are you talking to me?
I mean, everybody in general, but... And then once it's done getting rid of the garbage, it should be fine, probably.
Sorry about your stuff.
It already cleaned up my
What?
graffiti.
I'm trying to hide that right now.
So, assuming, are you guys intending to leave with health and safety?
After I've hidden a good deal of things, but yeah.
Sure.
I'm going to give the angel my warm thanks and, apologies, which I'm sure will not count for much, but...
Okay, then we're going to break action mode.
Okay.
No longer the turn-by-turn matters, which means we'll draw a new card because the scene has changed.
That one
You
goes
guys-
in the fist.
There's one more spot
Oh,
that's
sorry.
hiding under character sheets here.
Under my shit.
The Weeping Priest is the Apprentice of Secrets, which is bad news for 11th Street. It means -1 to anything you attempt. And its meanings are betrayal, weakness, turnabout, disillusionment, and loss. Which, I mean, I hope not everything is going to be gone, but it might be. We'll find out.
Yep.
But at this point, the four of you and health and safety have all moved outside of the building.
Question: what are the different sizes of break or rest or whatever?
You get 2 rests that take an action.
Mm-hmm.
You get 1 that takes 10 minutes and 1 that takes an hour.
Okay. Well, I don't know how long this is gonna go, but I am gonna start a 10-minute rest to recover my sorcery.
So the two of us should. I'm afraid we will have to get everyone to stay outside until we have this situation under control. Sir, you had some questions inside.
I didn't have any questions, I had accusations. I believe you've overstepped your bounds.
I'm sorry. In what way have we done so?
11th Street, tell him. What you told me earlier.
Yeah, your jurisdiction, that's the word to use. Your jurisdiction ends that away somewheres. This is my turf? How's grievances work?
Lemron Street, remember? Lemron
Yeah,
Street.
Lemron Street. That's where you end, buddy. You don't cross this line in the sand. And I, with my boot.
This is going well.
I mean, you're being sarcastic, but this is legitimately the first time I've seen him stand up to someone other than me. So, I'm here for it.
And Health comes up to you, and his little stethoscope comes up and starts reaching out towards you. Are you quite all right?
Sir, are you assaulting my other friend?
I assure you, it's harmless.
Um,
So, where is this Limerence Street?
Well, it's that way. 2 blocks that way.
I'm afraid I've never heard of it.
Well, I'm sure it's over there. Any of you else? Nope.
Let's all go, how about?
It sounds good to me.
Yeah, all right. And the 6 of you head the couple of blocks over to Limerence Street, except there is no street there. there's nothing there at all. Just 10th Street continues going, where there's supposed to be a break.
I thought you said...
Well, it was here last time I checked.
When was that?
Would there be a map in the library?
Certainly. Will there be the right map? Who knows?
I mean, if it isn't here...
Malin and the professor, when faced with a problem, immediately, should we go to the library?
Let's consult her.
Nerds.
Health turns over to you and says, we have to return to monitor the situation over there, but please get in touch with us if your friend seems any worse for wear.
He'll be fine. Knock, knock, knock.
Yes, I'm covered in bark.
Oh, yeah. He's a wood boy.
Yeah, I kind of wondered what the stethoscope is for.
I'm a real boy.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny. I swear it was this way. Can I check in with my demons real quick?
Okay, yeah. Are you asking them... What are you asking them?
Well,
What are you
I
trying?
just... guys, am I going crazy? It was over here, right? Any of you remember?
You drive me crazy.
Perhaps someone took it.
In general, the demons remember Lemonade Street.
Yeah, someone remembers? It was there, right?
Why, of course it was.
What in the hell happened to it?
I told you. Someone took it.
Took it where?
Who knows?
How the fuck you take an entire street?
I know how I would do it.
How was that?
I mean, slowly, right?
One hopes.
Well, I hate myself violently.
Oh, this is exactly what I'd hoped for when I picked this forte.
And for the record, let's say only Rachel, you almost certainly helped 11th Street move. And you had to pass by the street a number of times. You remember at least walking across a street that was here.
Yeah. Speaking of which, only Rachel's gonna slip away.
Okay.
Only Rachel's just going to the store to pick some stuff up. She'll be back.
All right.
Yeah, Rachel, you helped me move here. Don't you remember? Rachel? Right? Oh, hell.
I'd like to listen and see if there are any spirits. See if they might have anything on what happened.
Okay. Make me a perception roll.
No, I don't think any of my skills apply. I'm going to use 3 bene on this because I want to find out I can do that. And I'll use a sortilege to make it magic.
Okay. Ooh. Not screwing around.
So how does this work? I've got a 4 and a 5.
Give me both results.
Okay.
So you add your bonus to both of them.
Okay, so yeah, I've got a 7 and an 8.
So you're trying to essentially use your forte to listen to the whispers, to feel out for any ghosts that are around here.
Yeah, and if they've seen what happened to this supposed street.
And you do hear a voice of a young boy. Did I hear you looking for Lemonade Street?
Yes. Have you seen it recently? Has anyone seen it?
I've been looking for it. I can't remember since when. The house I haunt, that's where it is.
And you can't get there.
I can't seem to find it.
How dreadful. Well, if we find it, I will try and tell you how to get there. How to get to Lemonade Street.
Can you tell me how to get to Lemonade Street?
I believe I can.
I hate you guys. This is great.
I'm alright. I'm okay.
We were just hanging out over here in the air tonight.
God, I hate you.
Yeah, I heard that.
I'll look around too. I'll find you if I find something. I'm Thomas.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm the professor.
And he fades out.
Do I see them? I just hear them, right?
In this case, I think Thomas can apparate.
Okay.
So you see a young boy, probably 9-10.
Only the professor sees.
In this case, only the
Yeah,
professor
okay.
sees.
Do we hear the conversation? Or his side?
You
or
hear
no?
the professor's side of the
Okay,
conversation.
Professor who? What? Someone there?
speaking with a ghost, a young boy who, apparently he haunts a house. He lives on Lemerin Street, and he can't seem to find the house. He can't seem to find a way to his haunt.
We also can't find our way there, so
Yeah.
he's not the only one.
No, but he will help us if he learns anything. Be here, I guess.
Where has only Rachel gone?
Only Rachel's gone to the nearest liquor store to pick up a six-pack.
All right.
And, like, she's just gonna kind of sit down on the steps leading down to the subway, and when the party gets back, she's just gonna kind of offer everybody a beer.
Cool. Does anyone have an opener?
I mean, it's a twist off.
Oh, all right.
Fully, Dave.
Yeah, very good.
It's the second best Dave Foley I know.
Tell me about the other Daves, you know.
I know I've been on this rant on the podcast before, but this is our culture. So,
Dave Foley, star. That's a dude. Proceed.
thanks, Lisa. Yeah, so, yeah, Rachel has picked up some mid-range beers. She's not A, made of money, and B, the kind of person who genuinely cares much. She picks up a six-pack of some mid-range beers and just kind of settles down on the steps.
Thanks. And because I have to put wood flesh to use, can I open the beer on me?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's dope.
And then
It
I
was
sit
twist
down.
off.
Yeah, I don't care.
I hope everything doesn't get too messed up down there.
I mean, it was kind of a mess anyways down there.
Yeah.
Wasn't the point for things to get cleaned up? Oh, you mean ruined?
He was so happy to have his own home. I didn't want those guys to take it away.
Well, I don't believe they shall at this rate.
Thanks for helping. I'll think of something.
I mean, if it does its job right, they won't have any reason to condemn it. And you can go on living here with your horrible tiny friend.
I wonder how long it will take.
I don't know, but Rachel, have you ever met a government type? They come up with all kinds of stupid reasons to justify whatever the hell they want.
Do you think if we put Roger down there that the angel would cleanse him?
I don't know if Roger fits.
Wasn't really the point.
Roomies?
Can Melon make a dodge roll for me?
I can't.
Oh shit.
Roger is the
not.
next door neighbor here.
And he's known for throwing shit.
That is a fact. I don't.
Alright, you can go ahead and take 2 points of physical damage as,
Two? It's not
as an
an-
acorn hits you.
It's not an action scene unless Melon gets smoked in the head with something.
Yes.
Do
Also,
you think the angel would cleanse him as worthy of having shit thrown at you?
I
That's
just
fair.
realized that this explains why I have dodge as a skill.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Have you ever met a me type? I come up with all kinds of bullshit reasons to do whatever I want. And what I want to do is make sure you're happy. Because
Well-
you're my friend.
Oh, thanks, Rachel. It means a lot. Also, that's meta as fuck.
Well, yeah. Yes.
You didn't react when I took a dig at you. Never mind.
Huh?
Ow.
Yes. Oh, Mally, what?
I think I deserve that.
No, Roger's got...
Here, hold this beer against it.
Can
It
I
will
also
keep
have
the
one to
swelling-
drink?
Yes.
Double fisted.
He did say it was afternoon. I think we're okay.
It's probably early evening now.
It's 5 o'clock in shadow somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Possibly even here.
Sun's over the yardarm in shadow in Halifax, as my dad used to say.
It's always 5 o'clock in 0.
That's true.
There you go.
There's a bar/cafe named Cafe/Bar.
Nice.
And at sunset, it flips between them. So during the day, it's a cafe named Bar, and after sunset, it's a bar named Cafe.
Okay.
Nope.
Nice.
Actually, guys, I heard there was a real cool nightclub near here.
That doesn't sound like my sort of thing.
I don't know if I'm in the mood for a celebration.
True. Maybe another time.
Perhaps after we've found the scroll or what have you.
Well,
Oh, yeah, that.
maybe.
Yes, we did have a mission once upon a time.
I wonder what Bend is doing.
Malin, you feeling okay? That acorn hit pretty hard.
Fairly hard.
At this point, I'll use another, assuming we're about ready to wrap. Because there's one more thing I wanted to touch on, but it seems like you guys are about done here.
I loudly slurp my beer.
Oh, fuck.
It comes all around.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Lisa, I was avoiding making the sounds because
I
I
know.
knew you had to edit this.
I do.
Why are you doing it?
So, Ezreal sitting out front there, having a beer. Rachel, you're looking over at 11th Street and something further out catches your eye. It's just there for a second. And then when you blink, it's gone. And it seemed to be staring at the back of 11th Street and at your group.
Only Rachel, what's wrong?
I didn't buy enough beer.
I mean, not if we're going for 2 rounds.
And that's where we'll call the session. Okay, so before everyone packs up, we need to do our character summaries. So who would like to go first? Who knows how their day went? Yeah. This guy knows. There's an easy choice here.
So how many despair do I add? Just one, right?
You only get the 1 despair.
Okay, but I also got one for the GM
You
shift.
got one from the GM shift.
Okay.
So this session you actually earned 2 despair.
2 despair, and what else do we have to do again?
Did you advance any of your goals today?
Nope.
I was gonna say, isn't one of your goals to clean up this subway?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I just don't know what state it's in, I guess.
Okay, but at very least as a group you guys made an attempt to move in that direction.
Yes.
So yeah, I'll give you 2 acumen for that. That's a
Okay.
normal step towards completing an objective.
Okay. So I have a map of the subway, and it's now clean.
And I think it's pretty obvious that you did not have a great day.
Nope.
You might be homeless.
Maybe. I might be 11 No Street. 0 No Street? 99 No Street? I don't fucking know.
Roomies.
Roomies.
And the other thing that this is a good opportunity for is if there's anything that's going on in the character's head that you want to make apparent to Terrence, doesn't necessarily come across. So if there's something that you're like, oh yeah, this has been bothering me and that's why my character's been doing these things, or...
Oh, yeah. No, 11th Street's a little bit easy to read at this point.
Yeah, I didn't think there was going to be an extra layer of depth. I think you were concerned because shit was happening in your home.
Shit was happening in my home.
Wasn't great.
Where all my stuff is.
Where our beds and TV is.
You know, my couch, some clothes, mostly my tools,
Fucking couch.
paint. What's wrong with the couch, Rachel?
No. Cat is saying the couch is trash.
It's really comfy. Anyways.
Who wants to go next?
I will. I think the professor had a pretty good day. He got to stretch his legs magically. You know, he used an item even. I think he had some fun with that. And as far as working towards a goal, his only goal is uncover a secret, learn about the legacy. I don't know if this thing about Lemon Street is actually a step in that direction. It's tangential.
I'll give you an acumen towards it because the book mentioned a place on Lemerance Street, and you're currently trying to find Lemerance Street.
Okay.
So I will give you an acumen for heading towards that.
Yeah, this is tied to finding the blue scroll, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is indirectly. This is about the green scrolls.
The green scroll,
Oh, okay.
but that's still
Yeah,
legacy related for you.
Okay.
No, me. I had a bad day.
Okay, tell us about your bad day.
Malin had Roger's mean.
He's
We
one
knew
mean
this.
son of a gun. Son of an acorn? I don't know.
Adam's so deep a
Accurate.
character. There is no Adam anymore.
Nope.
There is only 11th
Just
Street.
11th Street, all the way down.
It's a good thing he was just doing it as like a hey stop that because he actually does 7 damage on hits.
Good God.
Yeah.
Oh.
What
Like dude can floor somebody.
I'm
What
pretty
a
sure
nice
he's,
guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's killed people.
He's
Yeah.
a danger boy.
That sounds unfair.
Where do you think all the ghosts came from?
They're your former neighbors.
So you've had a bad day. Tell me about it.
I mean,
Goes back.
there was a crazy angel sort of trying to wreck up the place, and health and safety were rude and a little bit of salty and trying to steal my friend's house. And then Roger hit me, and I might have deserved it, but that's not the point.
Okay, so you can take your despair.
Yep.
Did you move towards any of your goals today?
I don't know.
Was researching your crush a goal? I mean, did you just
Develop a
fangirl?
bond is a goal, so not really though. I established nothing new.
Just stalking.
Actually, this will be
Facebook stalking.
something because we've been a little bit unclear in the past as to who you're trying to go for to form friendship with. Does this research indicate that Melon has decided that, I'm going to focus on Bend and not on the potato?
Yes.
Okay. Then, in that case, you have made strides towards your goal today, and you can take an acumen.
All right.
Sorry, Melon potato shippers. It's
It could happen.
non-canon.
Yeah, she could come around when she finally decides when she wants to put down roots. Bye.
11th Street, can you bring Adam back?
No,
You're horrible.
he's gone.
Adam's terrible too,
Adam's
but
just-
you're worse. Is Adam in there?
Nope.
Can we speak to him? Fucking.
See, that would be meta as fuck too.
This house is clean.
Yeah.
You're also the only one left.
Oh no, it's time for the part where I make this sound and I can't talk. Okay, no, but seriously, Rachel didn't have a great day. I mean, she had a real tiring shift at work. She went to bring jambalaya to her mess of a bestie, her mestie, if you will. And then
I like it.
and then found out that his home was being condemned and tried very hard to help, but definitely seems to have made things worse and does not feel great about that. Feels bad.
Yeah, you can definitely take a despair.
Also, did not accomplish her goals.
You did get to summon something really fucking cool though.
That was dope.
And just because the audience couldn't see the picture I showed you, would you be so kind as to describe what only Rachel saw?
Okay. Imagine, if you will, like the very, very worst of the orc faces from Lord of the Rings, but they're like two-headed, so it's two of the horrible orc faces from Lord of the Rings on one body, and it has great big, like, snatch-grabby arms, like you'd see on a magic card, and it is a spectral, translucent white friend.
Yeah,
But not friend, because it looks like its eyes are full of hate.
Okay, for confirmation, that's orcs from the Lord of the Rings and not orcs from the Hobbit because those were terrible, correct?
I said Lord of the Rings.
Just checking.
See, and I was thinking Ogre Magi from Warcraft because they're two-headed, so yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it has the teeth like orcs from Lord of the Rings have.
Oh, okay.
Like, meat's back on the menu, boys, but you were the meat that was on the menu, boys.
Well, maybe they're just after the bacon in my pocket.
Boys.
Boys.
Is the bacon still in your pocket?
Yeah, it's still in
Yeah.
my inventory.
Pocket full of bacon.
My plan before...
It's no wonder health was having issues
Yes,
here.
yeah.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah.
Rotten
No,
bacon.
my plan before everything started going to shit was actually to start, like, making a trail of bacon, of, like, nasty bacon for the angel to follow, and then I could lead it around. And then it looked at me.
Oh, I hate that. That's the worst thing you've said all
I
night.
love it entirely.
No, it's like breadcrumbs, except...
Everyone has moved on in the story. You guys have discovered that Limerence Street is missing, and you made a contact with Thomas and seen a weird creature. You guys have advanced, I'm going to say, another 2 acumen for everyone for advancing the story.
Real quick question. So, only Rachel saw the orc, not orc thing.
Mm-hmm.
The
And-
two-headed magic card orc friend.
Yeah. And was it specifically... Was there some effect that made it so that she was the only one who saw it specifically?
She was looking in the direction.
Okay, I just asked because I do still have the, like, demons
Oh,
thing. I still have the +2 perception, bene, whatever.
actually, that's a good point.
Yeah, we are many.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead and make me a perception roll despite the fact that the session has ended.
Yeah, sorry.
The session ends when we say it ends.
It's not... It's blue, so it's not diminished or anything, right? Or no, never mind, that's to activate the effect.
You
Everything
do have
is
-1
diminished
because of the Weeping Priest.
Right, okay, and I'm not really trying to actively look for it, so
because
we'll
of
just...
Father Sadbones.
Yeah, we'll see what the dice says. So 6.
Yeah.
Was I not correct?
Yeah, kind of orc baby, though.
And
Oh yeah, orc baby.
Orc
yeah.
baby, yeah.
A two-headed orc
It's
baby
just-
with big grabby hands like you
Yeah,
would see on
it's
a magic
Kind
card.
of childlike, yeah.
And yeah, one of the demons lets you know that this thing was looking at you.
Which one? I kind of...
Yeah, Mrs. Demon Fire.
And-
What is that nasty creature? All of that.
And that's everything we had for the evening. So thank you, Terrence, for joining us.
Thank you,
Terrence.
Bye.
Is this the
part where I
Wait.
hit stop on the recording?
But wait, there's more. There isn't more. Just join our Reddit
Oh yeah, there is a Reddit.
at Hidden Among Hearts.
When are you gonna make me a mod, Lisa?
I tried. You accept?
Oh shit, I haven't looked at it yet.
Yeah, now's the time when I start recording.